and welcome back to another Bestestimes Reborn video. It's currently 7:40 a.m. on Thursday, June the 15th, 2023. It's currently 19 degrees Celsius. Today with a top of 26, low of 29, mostly cloudy. We're over East Innisfail, getting a part 2 from the last one. We're on Ashton Street at the moment, near Coronation Drive and Agnes Street. So we're going to go up Agnes Street as best as we can. I'm your host Brad and welcome to Bestestimes Reborn. I'm not your stereotypical YouTuber. I do my own things my way. Don't follow the trends. And I'm here to show Innisfail the way it is now, before and into the future, so you can see what Innisfail was like. So we're going to go up Agnes Street, show as best as we can. If we see any children, of course, we've got to face the other way. Privacy, we'll face straight ahead as much as possible, show what we can show. Try not, if you see someone's house, well, that's just part of the thing, but we'll face straight ahead, not directing directly at someone's house unless they're straight ahead, of course. But let's begin our journey. So if you hear my watch say that I've gone certain kilometres, that's the kilometres from home to the current location, and I'll mention the time every now and then so we can work out how far we've gone. So we're going to go Agnes Street, probably to Fitzgerald Street. We'll see how I feel at the time, and then go from there. Okay. There are some children here, so I'll have to face the camera a different direction so we don't get them in the shot. That's why I have to show this side. Not that I want to. Pardon the breathing issues. If I take my time, I'm fine. So we'll keep going down Agnes. Going up on Fitzgerald Street soon. So I might go up there, we'll see. We'll show over the other side of Agnes. Like facing the camera along there. Whoop. There's a dog. Hopefully it's not one that chases. I think it's on a chain. As you can hear it. It's the trouble with suburbia, it's dogs and lawnmowers are the sounds. What do you expect? Well, that place would have a really nice view. What I'm going past now. Oh, some of the trees might block it. Block the view. Wow. So it's the corner of Fitzgerald and Agnes here. So we'll look down Fitzgerald. I was going to go all the way down Fitzgerald, not this side, but the other side of Meriden Road. But so there's Fitzgerald down there. I'll have a bit of a look down here. Over here. We probably won't walk down here. We'll go up over and show down to the Fitzgerald Street store. The old Fitzgerald Street store. I don't know. I'm tempted to walk down, all the way down. Maybe we might do that and come back around. See how we go. Bear with me. Wow. You won't have grip on your shoes, I'll tell you that. Coming along here. You want to have good brakes too. That house there's very nice. Nice wooden place. Looks really nice. Only trouble with being so open to things is cyclones. Oh, here we go. I think the dog's locked up on the veranda. That's fine. Sorry, got to keep adjusting the camera to make sure it's staying as centered as possible. Sometimes it tends to drift across. Yeah, I think we'll just keep going down here somewhere halfway down. Might as well keep going. So we can show more dogs. I'd show the water tower from here, but that's where the dog is, that direction. It's nice to show the water tower from different angles. Wow. I haven't been down here in years. There's another dog. Hopefully it's chained up. We're going to go past the end of Benmore Street. That's the next one along. And then just keep going up. We'll try and get up that hill, or we might go down Benmore. See how I feel when I get up to it. That hill's pretty steep. Can't really tell on video, it's not as easy to show, but when you get up there, it's enclosed, the dog. I thought years ago I used to think Benmore Street was a dead end up here, but it turns and becomes Agnes. But we'll show down this way of Benmore Street. So I knew people who lived in Benmore Street years ago, but never come all the way down to it. So there's Benmore down there that goes down to Coronation Drive. It would be the easier way than going up here. Going around. Yeah, health reasons. I think I'm going to go down Benmore. So bear with me. I'll have to cut parts of the walk off because of too big of hills. But we'll show what we can while we can. If you want to see more of Innisfail, check out part 1. It's on YouTube now. It's my second latest video, I think, on there at the time. It was recorded last Friday, so just under a week ago I mean. So we'll just keep going down Benmore Street. Show what we can show. Some flowers through here. Hibiscus. I don't know what these other ones are, but they're nice. There's white ones here. If anyone knows, please leave it in the comments. And then these red ones here are really nice too. The ones that aren't the hibiscus. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, we like showing the beauty around us for us and future generations to see. You never know how things are going to change over the years. Things might happen, and yeah. So we're going to end up on Coronation soon, Coronation Drive. Or as the lady I know said, Coronation Doctor, DR Doctor. There's beautiful plants up here. Hopefully they show on the side without turning the camera. Normally they're doing his gardening. He's done a good job. Yeah, hopefully you can see it to my left. Keep an eye on it. I'll turn it a little bit so we can see as much as we can without prying. Yeah, very nice. Go a little bit slower past it so you can see. Wow, those purple flowers are nice. Well, they're all nice, but the purple ones and these red ones here are really nice. Lady watching me out of her window. It's all good. I've got nothing to hide. Coronation and Benmore Street sign. Hopefully the camera's handling all this. Just change the exposure so that you can see the clouds and all that better. it does tend to get blown out otherwise. Yeah, the garden goes all the way around. Wow. Or most of it. Then we'll go to Bartle Street. We might go up Bartle Street. See how steep it looks from this end. So I want to go Carmel. Good morning. Gardener chap. Come out. Mr. Anzella, if you know, you know. There's your Bartle Street. There. How steep is it? And does it go all the way over? I don't think it does. See, it looks like it stops there. No, we'll keep going. Down here. Hopefully we'll end up on Fitzgerald Street sometime. Go up that side.
3 kilometers completed. Duration 42 minutes 39 seconds. 4,404 steps. Heart rate 135 beats per minute.
So far this walk's been going for 11 minutes. You can see it on the screen. Instead of going on the footpath, we'll go along the edge of the road. And continue on. Show what we can show. I'm not going up this next street, that's way too hilly for me. It's nice if you're in a car and you've got the camera mounted somewhere and you can do that. But walking, no. Okay. That's Shoe Street. Yeah, Shoe Street's crazy. S-C-H-E-U. Yeah, S-C-H-E-U. Yeah, if you have a look at it when I get up to it, you probably won't be able to see the enormity of the hill through the video. Some of them you could see in the last video, how steep they were when I was watching that back. Like, wow, I'm glad I didn't go over that. Not as bad as I thought it would be, actually, if you gradually walk it. Yeah, we'll go Shoe Street. Just take our time. Always a safer way to do it. No rushing, it's always the way. So I can show more of East Innisfail. Okay, so we're back. I had to stop the camera for a second, change a few settings. That looks a bit nicer. And have a bit of a rest. So we'll continue up Bartle Street. Show what we can. I see why people walk up and down these hills for exercise, if they're fit or fairly fit. And I've ridden a push bike down here before, but not up this hill. Yeah, you wouldn't want the brakes to give way on a bike, a scooter, anything that has brakes. I knew someone who rode a skateboard down here once. Ended up having a big accident, ended up in hospital years ago. Yeah, not the smartest thing to do, but it was teenagers. So, you sort of expect it. These old flats have got a name on it. R-H-I-E-N-A-N-A flats. It says on there. There you go. Probably a bit of history there. Yeah, Ahiena, well, that's Rihanna something. I don't know, but anyway. The dog, of course, as expected, behind the fence, and quite big. No. I love it when a dog gets out. See, Shear Street goes over there. Yeah, this is Shear, not Battle, sorry. Shear Street goes over there. We're going to walk back down to Fitzgerald, where we're going to go before. Go down there. Oh, cars galore. Marillion Road, where I expect to be multiple cars. So I'll show at the top of Shear Street, this part of Shear Street anyway. Yeah, look how steep that is. You can see why I'm not going to be walking down there and up. It's too much. So that's Shear Street. So we'll continue back towards Fitzgerald. Might even go down one of the other side streets and loop around to it. We'll see how they go when we get to it. Every dog under the sun's noticed me. As long as they're behind a fence that they can't jump over, I'm happy. Here we go. Back on our walk. Seems like this camera goes into battery saver mode when you're in 60 frames per second at the moment, which is not what you want. It basically means the picture quality won't be as good. So I changed it back to 30. Okay, this is Bartle Street. There we go. I've shown the water tower and all that before in other videos, the Marillion Road video. So we'll go down Bartle to the next one. We'll go along there to Fitzgerald. Some nice houses down here too. I like some of the old Queenslanders, the way they look. Oh, you can see the streak of light, streak of like stuff from a jet going across the sky. Yeah, alright. Goes all the way along. Looks nice. The sun's sort of making it harder to see, but you can see it there. Okay, let's continue on. Get the camera right. Yeah, we're sort of walking towards the sun now, so it won't show up as well. It's the downside to walk in this direction at this hour of the day. It's currently 8:01 AM. Okay, as always, there's some nice plants along the way, but we can't show. So you show it to the left, or you can see it a little bit. It's still washed out because of the sun to be able to see it. It's a nice one straight ahead. There's a house right at the end here, opposite. It's nice when people really do up old Queenslanders. It's really nice. Bunda. We'll go down Bunda. I think we'll take a left. BUNDA, Bunda Street. Yeah, we didn't go down here last time, I don't think. We'll have a look. There's to my right. There. There's to my left. Yeah, we'll go left. Down Bunda. See where we end up. No rhyme or reason, just see. Some bird of paradise to my left. Very nice. Don't know if you can see them. Now the sun's to my right. Okay. Should get to Fitzgerald Street sometime along here. See the water tower. Can't show it because it's showing directly towards someone's house. Trevor Clark Clinic. Remedial therapist. I didn't know that was there. 19. There you go. Bit of free advertising, but it just shows what's around. It's not really about advertising. It's about what's here. What was here? You can still see the streak across the sky there. Still showing up. Would have been nice to see the jet or whatever it was that was creating that aeroplane as it was doing it. So you can see all these little streets that come off over here, where that square allotment is. You can see the water tower over there to my left. Yeah, this next one's Bartle. Or is it Benwell? Oh, I sort of know, but I'm not too sure, so I like to make sure first. Yeah, Benwell. Benwell. I went down Benwell last time, I think. Part of it anyway, or I saw it at least. And, a doggykins doing its thing. And yeah, little dog. Don't know what kind of dog it is, but it's a little one. So yeah, Benwell. The one that stops and goes over and starts again in Coronation. Near Coronation, isn't it? Yeah, Bunda and Benwell. So we'll have a look up there just to show. Oh, the spare allotment things for sale. Just gonna have a slight look up there to see why I'm not walking up there. And we'll continue straight ahead. This is where we just came from. A bit of detail as much as we can. Currently 8:05 AM. Got a beautiful look around East Innisfail. Yeah, some really nice walk, some of this, at the right hour. I know people say about dogs coming out and that, so I'm very, very cautious. I often read it on Facebook. Woolly wagtail just went past. Some parrots flying past. Hopefully they showed up in the video. So for those wondering, the picture quality change, I had to change it to 4K at 30 frames per second to turn it off battery saver, the camera, so that you get better picture quality. For some reason last time I used this, I could do 4K at 60 frames per second and have no battery saver, so for some reason it did that this time. Nice flowers here, starting to die off. There's one here. Very nice. Nice flowers in the garden here. Can't show too much. Aha. I know exactly where I am now. Recognise some of the houses. Sometimes you go down all these little streets and you just get lost. There's the Fitzgerald Street store. So we'll go down there and show that as much as we can. I think people live in it now, so we've got to be respectful. Just to quickly show the outside. I knew people who had it for some of the night during the early to mid 90s. I forget exactly when they had it. There's your Fitzgerald Street Hill, which we might come back and go up. We'll see. See how it goes. But now we're in Fitzgerald Street. Last time there was children outside, so we couldn't show it. So I didn't come down here. For obvious reasons, I can't show that when there's children there, and don't want to. Oh, wow. Hopefully people don't come out while I'm there, just walking past, like children and that, like last time. It's this sort of grey building here, grey and white. It's the old Fitzgerald Street store. It's good to see this being used for something. It'd be nice if it was a store again. We're up to
Kilometers completed. Duration 57 minutes 27 seconds. 5,933 steps. Heart rate 130 beats per minute.
Okay, so this is Ryan Street where we went last time, so we're not going to go along here. I might go back and go up along the full Fitzgerald Street. Might even go over and down. See how I feel. But to my right's the Fitzgerald Street store, so I'll turn back. Left is residential. There's all residential on both sides further up, like now. So, yeah, some really nice gardens. Hats off to the people who look after these gardens and enjoy it and put a lot of time into it. Really makes the town look nice. I'm one who thoroughly appreciates it, sees it and like, yep, you can see the beauty in it. You can't just, oh, this town's dirty, it's this, it's that. But if you look around, there's a lot of really nice looking buildings, nice gardens, nice parklands, different places. Yes, there is often rubbish on the ground in places and all that because there's not enough bins. I get that. But instead of focusing on the negative, the council's only going to do what the council's going to do. There's Bunter Street to my left. Just look around for the nice things. The beautiful sunrise, the nice plants. Like I said, all these things. No, pawpaw trees. And I always get them mixed up, so I don't know if that's a mandarin or oranges. I think they're oranges, but I'm not sure. So, but yeah, I always try to see the beauty. Look for the positive. There is positive here. So many people are always looking for the negative. Doesn't get you anywhere, just makes you sad. Annie Street coming up. When we go down Annie Street, we'll at least show you down there from this end. Water tower, probably see the top of it. All the antennas and phone stuff on it. Which was built by the Van Leeuwen brothers and their people. Once who made the Shire Hall, and I'm pretty sure that had something to do with the courthouse too, but I'm not sure, not 100% on that. There's your Annie Street. And a bus. Yeah, it's too hilly. You can get an idea what's down there. And I'm assuming, well, that's back where we just came from, down Fitzgerald. And I think This would still be Annie Street, I'm pretty sure. Silly if it's not down here. Some of them break up and go down like that. There you go. Let's keep going along Fitzgerald. You'll start seeing more glimpses of the water tower as I go along. Cars going along there in Meridian Road. So we're coming back up to Meridian Road. And we might go up and over. This video may not be as long as last time, because I covered a fair bit last time. There's your water tower to my left. Starting to see more of it. Some more beautiful plants. Just brightens up the area. Makes it look really nice. That's a big dog. Wow. Bet she's a really nice dog to people he knows. Or she. Wow, he's tall. Yeah, we might go over Fitzgerald. Down Fitzgerald Street. Go down there. There's your water tower again. There's Meridian Road. So we'll chop off over it in a sec. Sort of down to where we started. Way down there and around the corner. Wait for all this traffic. Do what we can. Get our looks off people. Right, they're turning down here, so I'll jump off. School bus. Then we'll head down here and then go down to like Carmel Street, that sort of area. Lower Hickey. Try and go around Lower Hickey a little bit. That sort of area. But nice breeze. Actually, it was quite cool, that breeze then. Usually little spots like this where there's nice tree canopy, it gets a lot cooler. I'll show the tree canopy for a sec. Car coming. As we'll see in a sec, yep. Adjust the camera so that it handles the sky and that a bit better. Yeah, look how steep this is when you get up to the top. Well, I didn't walk the other way. Wow. Yeah. This is why I didn't come up from the other angle. You can see Agnes and Coronation Drive. Yeah, it doesn't really show how steep it is on camera that I can tell. But still, trust me, it's steep. Oh, teenager swinging something around. You see the water tower from here? No. Trees, no, I was going to turn back and show it. Anyway, this is where we just came from. Where that car passed us and that, where the tree canopy. Really nice tree canopy. Sorry if the video gets a little jerky sometimes when I have to adjust the camera. Okay, that huge tree's been there forever down the corner of Fitzgerald and Coronation Drive. Wow. You can see the shot hole through there. Don't know if it'll show up on video. I'll zoom in as much as the camera allows. Yeah, show hole above them. Oh. Slight bit of the Catholic Church being shown there. Okay. So we'll keep going down Fitzgerald Street. Just got a few photos that I might choose between for the thumbnail for the video. It's quite interesting to show around. Oh. Okay. Continue on down Fitzgerald Street. I've known people who have lived down here too, relations. Just trying to see if I can see the house if it's still there. It may not be. It'd be pretty old by now. Because they haven't lived in it for many years. Oh, the house on the corner, the green one's up for sale. Oh, I see. Yeah, there's the house there. People I knew lived in. Oh, let's have a look up where we just came from. Up here, see how steep it is? So I didn't go the other way. I came at it from a different angle. Yeah, it's a bit smarter. Okay. So we're going to take a left up here and go down, yeah, end the Coronation across and go down to the corner where Bodner store used to be. So that's the place for sale. The rain and horn to show what was there. Back up where we just came from. Yeah, wow. It's getting quite warm. Yeah, there's this huge tree. It's been there forever. There's all like weeds and stuff growing through it. A lot of sirens around at the moment. Hopefully it's not for an accident or something where someone's hurt. Hopefully everyone's okay. Yeah, it's not something I like to hear. Wow, that's loud. So, anyway, it's Coronation Drive. Oh, there's people having a good walk along here. It's good. I just wish they'd do up the footpath along here. Like they did up to a bit, and then just stopped. Like basically where those people are now. That's where they stopped. Where that seat is. And then they didn't continue. Well, there's you. Fitzgerald Street anyway, on the Coronation Street end. We'll continue along. So we're going to go along partly where we've seen already, but you know, can only do what I can do. We don't want to show any school children, so we'll have to go on the. But we're going to go on the footpath, but they went on there. So, okay. Yep. The dog's fascinated. Yes, it's allergy season, so there's runny noses and all that to contend with. Okay, so coming up the Bernal Street again, but we're not going to go down there, of course. We've shown what we've shown already. Coming up near Stanzellas again. I was trying to think of a way where we can avoid the school. Yeah, I worked it out. I've shown the school different angles before in different videos on weekends and that. So you can have a look at that. This is Burnwell again. Goes up, stops, and then over the other side of Meridian Road it starts again, like we showed before. It is where that nice garden is where that chappie was. We might cross over soon after we get past these people having a nice walk. It's nice to see. It's always good to see when they're hand in hand. It's really nice. You gotta appreciate that. I think we've shown along here just before we'll go on the path for a bit. We were in the last video, but we're going the opposite direction this time. There's a peewee. We've had some last time along here. Peewees are quite nice birds if you don't get them while they're nesting. There's two of them, one on the road and one on the footpath walking along, doing their thing. They tend to walk a lot more than they fly, what I've seen of them. They do fly, but you see them just walking around, doing their thing. Yeah, so where the footpath's not that good. Alright. Going past Stanzella again. If you know, you know. Reminds me of Sanyo for people in the know, if you know. Okay, so we might pause the video when we get up near the school. That's what I've decided, till I get down Carmel Street, or to Carmel Street at least. To get far enough down, closer to it. Like last time we did that when I went behind the school and there was children playing with a teacher and that. We're in line with the Bamboo Creek Bridge to my right. Can't see it, but it's in line with it. You can sort of see it through the trees, but it wouldn't show up on video. It's good to show these things because you never know changes and all that over the years, things that'll happen. And that houses.
5 kilometers completed. Duration 1 hour 13 minutes 5 seconds. 7,475 steps. Heart rate 133 beats per minute.
The British accent. Oh, people coming along with kids. But yeah, so it's good to show because places could change, people could renovate, places could get knocked down, whatever, all these different things that could happen. So we're going to show the camera the other way so we don't show the children. First the other way. Good morning. So they go onto the bike path, which makes it harder not to show them. I like they've got helmets on, all three of them, the adult and the two children, and they've got lights on their bikes. Well done. If you're that chappy and you're watching this, well done. It's one thing I fully agree with. Helmets, lights. I think I think scooters and push bikes and all that should have indicators on it these days. And there's back where we just came from. Now the people have gone past. And well, another thing I appreciate is people being nice and saying hello, good morning, things like that. Being nice. Always a plus. Oh, it makes other people feel good. Makes me feel good when people are nice and kind like that, rather than just giving me filthy looks. Which probably 7 out of 10 people give me weird looks. The other ones are genuinely nice. So once we get to around Merlion Road, we'll pause the recording. Mooring strictly no access. Well, that mooring there, I think I showed you the other day, doesn't even get used anymore. You got the parts for it here. Because I remember years ago, boat sank along here, and you used to be able to see it. You can see the other mooring up there, a bit further up. The other part for it. Yeah. Used to be able to see down there, and you'd see the boat. I think the council removed it a while back. You can see the pontoony bit for it. Pylon there. Pole, whatever you want to call it. Now moss on the ground. Could be slippery in the wet. At least it's a sunny day for now. Yeah, for now. There's a random trolley dumped to my right. Well, you can't. It'd be too hard to get for people to get in that. Get out. Random trolley. It's the Woolworths one. You can see the green on it quite easily. Okay, so we're going to go left up here where there's a bit of an intersection. Goes down to the school and then goes to Merlion Road, so we'll go left. You got the vet surgery on the corner of here. You got the old service station, computer shop, all those different things in it. To my right, when you get to the corner, you'll be able to see that. I'd like to show that, but may not be able to due to school children, which is fair enough. And then you got Darrell Canal Electronics, which is not open anymore, but the building's still there. I still had writing on it last time I went past. There's a plover going off. Probably will ready to come sweep as they do. It's 8:30 a.m. As we continue on. There's a vet where the camper van is, the RV, to be more precise. Tropical vet. We're in as well, Merlion Road. Tropical vets. Okay. I think I've shown down the side street here where the Jehovah's Witness Hall used to be many years ago. Or even with when I've done scooter rides and that, I've shown that. Well, we'll show where there used to be a Shell service station. You can tell by the colouring, and there used to be a Shell sticker on the sign, on the pole where the weeds and that are growing up and around it. So I'll show this a little bit as we go past, much as we can. Got the old F plus symbol. People park under here. I've seen cars parked under here over the years. You can see in there more than last time I come along. With the Acer computers thing written there, which used to have more written there. The Westnet internet stuff on there. For me being a tech person, that's interesting. Smarter Computer Solutions, as it was called, or Smart Computer Solutions. It's had a few different names over the years. Yeah, there you go. You can see where Bowser's used to be for the old service station. Yeah, one day this might get demolished, you never know. But anyway, I'll show the Darrell Canal, and then we're going to go down Carmel. We'll go across the school crossing, but we'll might stop the recording there. But in through there's an actual Shell service station sticker there, which I've shown before. And there's the old Darrell Canal. The old Darrell Canal, the old GME electrophone and Kenwood symbols on there, which I'm quite interested in. I like all that. Anyway, let's pause the recording as we go past the school. Show just a little bit of the crossing as we go along. Just a slight bit. Another thing I appreciate, which is nice and friendly. That's what you need, especially for a school crossing supervisor. So we'll go down Carmel. No sign there. Sign's gone. Oh no, there it is. Carmel Street. It's all covered up. The old Bodner store there to my left. No, to my right, sorry. The old Bodner store there. Okay. I was doing this last time I come along here on the scooter. It's been a while. We'll come up on the Jehovah's Witness part there. We're not going to climb that crazy hill up there. We'll go down Lower Hickey. I think there's some people that watch some of my videos that would appreciate seeing Lower Hickey because they used to live there back in the day. It's Jehovah's Witness Kingdom Hall. I guess all the Jehovah's Witness halls are called Kingdom Hall. You watch other people's videos where they're even over in Canada and that, and they show that on buildings. Yeah, people complain about Jehovah's Witness going around doing their thing, but the way I see it is they're out, you know, doing what they got to do, and the Seventh-day Adventists and that. You don't have to make fun of them or tell them off when they come to your door. Well, you be nice to them, just tell them you're not interested and all that. You know, they're out doing what they believe, you know, following their faith and that. So I fully understand. A lot of people are quite nasty to them, Carmel Street, but it's not necessary. Yeah. You don't have to be nasty and tell them where to go. Any people like that, just, you know, just tell them you're not interested nicely. Let them do their thing. You know, just because you believe different things, or you might believe the same thing. Yeah. But anyway, we're in Lower Hickey Street now. We'll continue on around here. We'll show you the old Telstra building. Well, it used to be an old Telstra building. Now it's, I think it's a Hindu temple or something like that. It's something to do with Indians, I think. But I know it used to be a Telstra place, telecom. You can tell by the colours and everything unless they've changed it. Anyway, that it was Telstra, but I've seen it with Telstra signs and that on it. It looks like it's going to be a little steep here, which is fine. I've gone up here on the scooter before. There's a little oval thing over here, which if I could get to, I could walk through and come out the other side. I might actually do that. Come out on Marty Street. See it over there. It might be a bit slushy though. There's a gate up here where I can get through. So I've never shown that on video before, so it might be something to show. So come back where we just came from. Cricket pitch in there. Looks like there's toilets over there. Don't know what else. But I'm pretty sure you can go out and go onto Marty Street. There is a way. Nice leaves over here. Just the colouring. Quickly show. It's always nice to show Look at the red. How red that is. Wow. Don't know how well it's showing up on camera, but I'm going to take a photo of it. So it might be put on the end of the video if it comes out good. There we go. A lot of green ones. I know they come off weeds and that, but the colouring's quite nice. So we'll try and get in the end. We'll see what it's like up here. Now, we'll show the outside of this place that used to be the Telstra building. Well, I think they painted it. It's a Sikh thing, I think. Okay. So I've got respect for all these different religions, different beliefs in that. You know, it's very industrial looking. You can tell from the old Telstra stuff. They had the Telstra signs up for years and telecom stuff. Yeah, it's the Sikh Education Centre. I cannot pronounce it, so I'm not going to say it, but you can read it if possible. I don't know if it's really readable, but camera up a little higher. Guru, Nankaksikh Education Centre. There you go. Oh, good on them. Getting out there, doing their thing. Like, I really appreciate when I see them around town at different events, giving out free bottles of water. I think a lot of churches should be out in the community doing things. A lot don't. There's an old Telstra sign that's part of the Telstra telecom stuff, where that sort of an arch is. There's a kookaburra on top of there. See if we can show him. Zoom in a little bit. It's only got 2 times zoom. But look at the top of the sort of arch thing. It's probably got a special name, but I'm sorry that I don't know it. And then the old telecom sign next to it on the fence. There's a gate. Anyway, we'll zoom back out. Walk along as far as we can. And then we'll turn back. Yeah, there's another one that was obviously a Telstra sign, telecom sign. I'm glad they left it there. There's a bit of history. It'd be nice if it had telecom still written on it. That would be cool. But anyway, I think you can get up to the next street through all that Parkland and that there. We're not going to straight here. But we will go to that other one that I showed before, that oval, the cricket pitch and all the toilet and that. Alrighty then. Let's mosey on up here. Just a little bit further, not too far. Another nice garden to my left. Wow. So this all goes out to Marty Street as far as I can remember. All this part here. Wow. Alright, we'll turn in a sec and go back. Yeah, I would never walk through there. That jungle. Wow. I don't cast the reason that live in there. It's well known. Anyway, let's turn back, show the dog. He's going to come out. And let's go back up where we just came from. And we'll go through that park oval. It is slightly steep, but not too much. It was steep on the scooter. I had to get a bit of a run up. Okay, so that Sikh building is to my left now. Residential to my right. Okay, let's continue on. And we'll come out at Marty Street. And we go across.
6 kilometers completed. Duration 1 hour 27 minutes 31 seconds. 8,903 steps. Heart rate 140 beats per minute.
We're nearly up at that gate where we can get through. If it's too slushy, we're not going to walk through. If it's too wet. Be nice if there was a concrete pathway all the way through, around it, so you could walk through properly. Or does that make this one of the dog off-leash areas? No, interesting. I know people drive through here and do things, burnouts and things. Yeah, nice little area. Be nice if there was a basketball court, things like that in here as well. It's an underutilised area, what I can tell. I can see Marillion Road from here. Go that way. Nice tree canopy will quickly show. And the sky, nice and blue. It's beautiful weather for it. Wow. Take a couple of photos as we do. Okay, we'll continue down here. Yeah, there definitely should be a pathway through here. Might get a bit slippery. I might have to stop, turn back. So if you look down here, you'll see where it can be quite slippery. Aeroplane going over. Can't see it, but I can hear it. See, it's been cold, there's bits of dew and stuff around still. It's one of those times of the year where it's not cold when you're doing things, but when you're just sitting around it can be cooler. To me anyway. Pardon me. Well, I'd have security screens all over those windows there just for people playing football. Might hit the windows. Probably not intentionally, but they could fix up the rugby H over here. Put the crossbar across. Wouldn't go astray. It's a cricket pitch. I'm guessing that's toilets over here. Don't know what the other one's for, but it's got a pad mounted substation on it. Green. Yeah, there's definitely a pathway down here from Marty Street. I just got to find it. So look, let's do a 360. Might actually even do a 360 photo while I'm here. There's your lower Hickey. Actually with the camera it might be too hard to do the 360. We'll give it a try. See how we go. Get as 360 as we can with a photo as well as video, as you can see. It's telling me to face the camera down, face it up. Nice, hopefully it worked. Leave it process for a bit. Anyway, hopefully this driveway is still here. I was here I was here the other day, so I'm not here, but I was the other side. on Marty Street. Thought, oh, I should come down here one day and have a look and check it out. So there is toilets here, which I probably wouldn't use. But yeah, the driveway's there. There's your pad mounted substation, as they call them. Probably some sort of clubhouse electricity thing. Oh, I'll tell you, there's your toilets. Take me out to Marty Street. Some nice vegetable gardens to my right, which I won't show for privacy. Hopefully no cassowaries come out at me. They are well known to be along here. But if one does, well, we'll show this. We'll record it. I'll put it that way. There's a sign say up here. It's all covered over and dirty. You may not be able to read it. Here we're at dumping of garden rubbish is prohibited. Penalty $300. Fair enough too. I've seen people dump rubbish in these sort of places before. Yeah, green waste. So nice tree canopy. So that'll make a really nice photo. There's a dog, as usual. Got my photo. Walking past where I knew some people living years ago. Quite interesting to look back. They looked after the place really well, did it right up, sold it. Yeah, it's not looked after now. But anyway, let's show down so we can see better what we're showing. Around. And back where we just came from. We'll end up at Marty. Mark's Mo. Play out in the moustache. See it written on there. Keep him happy, keep him trimmed. Cool. Yeah, I see a lot of people do silly things on here. Tiny little dog. Now school's in, I can sort of go past certain spots, but I couldn't last time. School wasn't in. There's Marty Street, Million Road. Down there, Marty Street, this way as well. So we'll go past Radiant Life College and go around that sort of area. Come out somewhere near the butcher. I think that's Riley Street. If we see students around, of course we can't show that direction. So bear with me, this might be a longer video than I expected, like the last one. It's good because it shows more detail. It's the sort of video you can leave going in the background. Go do things, come back, look at it, all that. Yes. Riley Street. R-I-L-E-Y. Riley. Sounds like a dog. Probably oot in a boot. Right in Life College. Yeah. Only so much you can show off stuff like that on school days. Wait for this car to go past. There's Marty Street. Driving school. Hands are getting sore. Got a switch. So we can only show so much because of the students and things. Can't see anybody. So we can show what we can. Right in Life College. We'll go past pretty fast just in case someone comes out. Out of respect. The Reborn Life Church there. Which looks like they finally put air conditioning in. Years ago there wasn't. The student. Right where I want to show the sign. Yeah, co-educational Christian college, prep to year 9. That's what they do. Oh, well, they don't do grade 10. I don't understand that one. Wonder why they don't do grade 10. Just to finish off that part. Yeah. Anyway, continue along. Guess this is still all Riley Street, there's no other sign. Whenever we can get out onto Merlion Road, we will. And then I'll finish up. So I can put the camera away and go to the butcher and get a drink and go home. Tilt the camera. Okay. Get it back to where we had it. There we go. Okay. So we're facing the camera straight ahead if houses get shown. Well, it's not intentional. Get your left and your right. Whatever shows you the left and the right as I'm turning. Not much I can do about it. Oh, a doggy's on a chain. On a rope. Ooh. Have a look. Wow. Wouldn't want him coming after me. No. So we might go all the way down to the Empower Church and turn there. Monica Street. Sorry I'm talking soft, but I do respect people and I don't want to talk real loud and not interrupt people when they're doing their things in life. Always show respect. Yeah, some nice houses. Old ones have been done up really nice too. Bradford Street to my left. That's not a long one, so there's no point in walking down it. It's a dead end at the end. Noticed when I did the scooter ride around here. You can have a quick look down there as we walk past. Bradford Street. There's police up the road here. Yep. Where that cat just ran across. I don't know if you can see it, but anyway. Oh, kid's coming. Pause it. Okay, they've gone past, we'll keep walking. Keep showing them in. Right, place for sale here. Corner of Burke. I think this is Burke. I'll read it from a distance. Yeah, Burke. Burke Street. Like Burke Street in Melbourne. B-O-U-R-K-E. Oh, there's a fairly new house there. Nice. Good to see. Burke Street. Down there a little bit. Oh, HOT. Getting quite warm. Might actually. Keep going. Oh. Wow, 7 kilometers. That's from home.
10,359 steps. Heart rate 138 beats per minute.
Very hard to read some of these signs because the sun is shining on it and that. Reborn, R-E-A-R-D-O-N. That one, Reborn. Dog going off, as usual. Nearly at Monica Street. If I remember rightly, it's Monica. I'm about to make a little one. Most likely to hit 1 mile sound soon, shortly. So we'll talk through this music so that we don't get a copyright strike or copyright infringement thing or whatever. Not that I get any ad revenue anyway, so any revenue from views and all that, but it does help with the YouTube's algorithm to be able to they're more likely to show people the video, recommend it, my videos. Across here, what used to be the Christian Outreach Centre, and after that it was Harvest Church, now it's Empower Church. Yeah, Empower Church. Next door to that's a daycare, so we can't chat too much. You can hear the kids singing. But we'll keep walking along here, show what we can. As we do, whatever shows. So we're on Monica Street, nearly at the corner of Monica and Rolling Road. We'll go right and we'll stop at the butcher. And that'll be the end of the video. So I might start the outro here. Thanks for watching. The best times keeping memories alive for us and future generations to see. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. It really helps the channel out. It fully helps the channel. Helps it to grow, helps it to do its thing. Much appreciated. Like I said before, it shows YouTube and their algorithm what's going on. And that people like the video, that it's worth showing. All that. And that people are interacting with it, especially like likes and shares and comments and all those things. Thoroughly help. Front of Empower Church. Just show a little bit off. Empower Church. It's on Long Rolling Road. Okay, might stick on this side of the road for now. Till we get down. Monica Street, where we just come from. Wow. Once we get to the old Alvarez's store, that's when we'll stop, but we'll shuttle across to the butcher as much as we can. We'll mosey on across, but it won't be in the video. But yeah, definitely get out and about and check out the community, find the beauty, take some photos. Feel free to put them on old and new Innisfail photos, keep everything G-rated. No bullying, no swearing, no nothing like that. No drug references, alcohol references, sexual references, any of that stuff. Commonsensical stuff. From anywhere from Cardwell to Babinda, anywhere in between. Feel free to post old and new, new and old. Much appreciated. Agree to the conditions, or Facebook tends to not accept the request to join straight away. I don't even get to see it a lot of the time. Sometimes they give me an option, but if you agree to the conditions, the rules, which are basically no bullying, no swearing, all that sort of stuff, have a read of it, accept it, all good, and you'll get into it. Have a look. Feel free to contribute, definitely. Put your own photos and links to Innisfail videos that you find that you really like. And that, we'll check it out. Check out the links in the description of this video and other videos. There's always links to different things. Check out Kenneth Allen Photography. It's a local Innisfail photographer. Does a lot of artistic style photos and things and edits. Puts them up on his his Facebook page. Check that out on Facebook. That's Kenneth Allen Photography. There you'll find that. It's linked on my Innisfail group, so you'll be able to find it. And that's we might go up to this bus stop. Easier to put camera stuff away when you've got somewhere to put it on. But this is the old Alvarez's store. Somerset Builders. I don't remember there ever being a railway track through there before. You can see sort of like a railway track that might have been put in there since these people took it over. This one's Reader Street. Turn it to the next one. This is your Midway Butchers. We'll quickly shut the outside of that. Whew. The Midway Butchers. Allen's Chickens. Allen's Chickens, it used to be in the Central Arcade and as well Food Emporium in there back in the days over here. Alright, well that's it. We'll catch you in the next one.